Okay, so we're gonna go and train lower body today, and I'm kind of excited because I was like telling you guys I am kind of switching up my split. So we're pretty much just kind of separating the volume, and the throughout the workout I'll probably explain because it's pretty much everything's like the same except upper body. Upper body is pretty much we're hitting all the muscle groups, but only 2 sets. And you know what? When we do upper body, the next workout, maybe I'll explain that. But lower body is pretty much the same. We're just kind of splitting up the volume and technically hitting lower body 2 times, but not as much volume. As in like, let me word that differently. Because you know how we used to train lower body once a week? Well, technically, I'm just splitting the volume and we're doing it the same amount of volume, but like 2 days. Does that make sense? I wanted to try to make sense because I don't want to confuse anyone. Because it sounds like we're doing more, but we're not. But you guys probably understand what I'm trying to say. But I just want to try it out. The workouts should still not, they're not going to be longer or anything. If anything, should be a little shorter because we're splitting the volume up. And I just wanted to like try it out, see how my body responds, because that's the best way you can do something. You can't just, assume, oh, I won't like it, my body won't like it until you try it. And I kind of just want to try this out, and yeah, kind of excited about it. And what else did I want to say? Someone had asked me in the comments, which I thought was a really great question, because they had asked me if, since I've told you guys, me coming to the gym consistently isn't the hard part for me. And they were saying, well, how did you make that the easy part? Like, did you do anything specific? Did you make a routine for yourself? Like, just wanting to know personally, did I do anything to make it easy? And I thought that was a good question because you guys helped me know myself better, or get to know myself better, because I was starting to ask myself, what is it that, I do? Because maybe there is. And I'm going to give some more thought to that because I actually don't have like, oh, I know the answer to that. I actually don't, because I guess sometimes too, I'm just like, I am surprised that throughout my whole life that I have actually kept the gym something like a constant, and because I was almost going to say, oh, sometimes it depends, maybe you have other things going on in your mind. Like, I don't know, like I didn't actually like personally, like I didn't know if it's something mental or like I actually want to give it some more thought, because the gym, no matter physically where I was at or mentally, it still was a constant for me. But I feel like it has to do with both mental and physical, because physically, me coming to the gym makes me feel better. I just feel like, oh, because I love it so much. I've made it something that I love. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to continue doing that if you love doing it? So that's why I always kind of say it's important to like what you're doing. At the end of the day, like what you're doing. Don't stick to a workout just because you think it's the most optimal workout, but you hate it. Like, stick to something you love. And I think me seeing the results, me getting better, like that stuff is addicting. Like, you love seeing improvement within yourself. And that's why I told you guys, the gym has mentally been that for me, physically. So I want to say, for me personally, I guess I'm analyzing it right now. Sometimes it's hard when you're not improving in your life. And if there is something you're improving on, it helps you. Because when you're in a rut mentally or even physically and you're just like not feeling good, like it helps when there is something in your life that is showing you that. Because if anything, that's why I told you guys, like if you're not feeling like you believe in yourself, you feel like you can't accomplish something, the gym has been that for me. When I go in there and I'm like, whoa, like how did I get stronger? Like, oh, that's amazing. And then that's why I told you guys, even physically seeing like the muscles, like that's exciting because it's showing improvement. And mentally what that does for me is like, that's something that brings me some sense of accomplishment, some sense of joy, positive things. And I guess that's why, to me, like me knowing every time we come to the gym, it's a positive thing. It makes me excited. It makes it like, yeah, let's go and do that. But I will think deeper if that makes any sense to anyone, because also I would like you guys maybe to reflect if you are having trouble coming to the gym, because everyone is different. Some people's hard is easy for someone else, and some people's easy is hard for other people. And you need to figure out yourself more and learn about yourself more, because the more you know about yourself, the better you can make your life because then you know what to work with. You know, if routines, if you love routines, if your brain just like thrives off of that, or even a checklist, do that. Like, do the things that are going to help you. Don't feel lost, like I need to do how someone else does it, you know, because they're not you. You know, everyone like thrives off of other things. That's why I tell you guys, like, hey, if you know, you feel good because you found like a cute outfit and that makes you excited to go to the gym, like, do that for yourself. If you feel good when you know, you start, I'm trying to think of examples here, but that one's a big one, because I feel like you know, you can make yourself feel guilty about something, but in reality, like, that is the thing that, you know, gets you excited and happy, and you should never feel bad about that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Just get to know yourself more. You know, we all are happy about different things, like, you know, and so I guess that's what I'm saying. For me, I think I really just thrive off of improving myself, and the gym does that for me. So that's why I love that. I love that feeling. And wherever I am in life, the gym is like, it's always that reassurance, that place that will always do that to me. And if anything, a nice reminder, like, if there are days I don't believe in myself, well, guess what the gym does for me? It makes me believe in myself again. If there are days I feel like, you know, I'm not feeling inspired, honestly, going to the gym inspires me. Like, seeing how, like, the working out is like an art to me. How we move the body, how we get better, like, it's all just things that I really love. So that's why I think it's always been a constant for me. But I think the really core of it, that's what I'm telling you guys, you need to find what will make it a constant for you. And I think it's like the whole meaning behind it, instead of like, I'm going to be honest, maybe not even the little things. Like, I know they had gave an example, which I think is a great example, because it just got me to think, you know, like, you know how you said setting up your clothes and then the day before, prepping your food. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know that's how your brain is, and it's just going to make it easier, yes, do that. Because it does help. You don't have to stress about those little things. And, you know, realizing that we all stress about different things. And that's what I'm saying. Just get to know yourself more, get to know how you function, because I know people thrive off of, you know, having lists and doing that, and that makes them feel so accomplished and good, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And then there's other people that, you know, probably thrive having I'm trying to think. I can't think of other examples, but because, you know, there's just too many. There's like too many examples, because there's so many people with different personalities. And that's why get to know yourself, find out what that would look like, and know that, you know, if it's not there and you want to figure out how do I make it a constant, you know, adjust whatever that looks like to make it something that it is a positive. Because like I said, I mean, we're humans, we thrive off of improving ourselves and seeing results. Like, we just love that. You know, if you're playing a video game and each time you're getting better, because like, oh, I found this new move, or I found like I need to do this, and then it's more efficient, and then you get better and better. It's so addicting, because you're just getting better at it. It's kind of hard to stop. And that's how I feel in the gym. Like, I'm getting better, I'm trying to like adjust, like, oh, if I do this, like if I grab it, like it feels better, or how I do, like I'm bracing, and that's a new, like almost like a new move you got. Like, it's so addicting. And I feel like those are all the things that I get from the gym. And it just, there's just too many good things that I get from it. And that's why, you know, that's why I'm saying it's a constant. It's just like a no-brainer. Like, I love the gym. I just love everything that it has done for me, mentally, physically. And that's why I try to tell you guys things that has helped me, because yeah, like, if you're not seeing results in the gym, that can be demotivating. And that's what I'm saying. You start thinking of all the negatives, you're not going to want to continue something. And that's with anything, not even the gym. If you're just seeing like, oh, I feel like I'm getting worse, I feel like I'm wasting my time, I feel like, you know, and it just becomes negative. That's what I'm telling you guys. Figure out why you feel these emotions and then see how you can fix them. So that way we can make this a positive thing if that's what you want, like, oh, you know what? I don't like how my training is. I'm going to need to adjust some things. Go with that and then see how you feel after that. And if that doesn't help, maybe try something else. Like, just know yourself. Know yourself, see how you're feeling, and that's why you talk to yourself. Figure out what's going on. And I don't know if that answers that question, but I hope that makes sense too, because like I said, it's just everyone's different. And what the gym means to other people can mean totally different to other people as well. Someone can go to the gym consistently and it means totally different to someone else that can go to the gym consistently. So that's why I say, like, figure out yourself, figure out what that will do, like whatever gets you ticking to like keep that a consistent thing in your life. But I think for me, just the base of it is just me feeling the gym just making me feel like, I'm getting better, I'm improving myself, and it's addicting. It's just so fun. And I feel like that's just like the main core of it. And yeah, the little things I think you just do naturally because you want to set yourself up right. So anyways, we'll end it there for that. And yeah, let's just go inside, get started, and yeah, excited for the workout. I gotta watch out for myself because I need to make sure I hold this. So that's like the most important part is the stretch, honestly, when you're doing calves. It feels good, but then it burns. So, I mean, come on, we all love that feeling. We know the feeling of it. It kills us, but it feels good at the same time. Yep, I feel like all of us know that one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my second set. We're doing 2 sets for everything, but solid sets. They're not like a maybe that was a nice set so it's gonna be a good set. Okay, that was the last set for that. My calves are feeling better, and I know I have small calves, but I'm seeing them better too, just because I'm leaning out, and it's nice to see what is there, and I think that I wanted that. That's what I was waiting for, because I knew we had more there than was showing, and that's why I'm just like excited to see the progress with how the cut's been going. And that's what I'm saying, you guys, that's the addicting part, is like seeing you progress in things, either it be in strength when you're in the surplus, and that is something that will come from that, and making sure you're pushing yourself. And then the cut, when you see the muscles that you did develop and you're seeing that, like, no matter what you're doing in the gym, you should be progressing no matter what. It shouldn't just stay constant. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just the fun part for me. And no matter what is going on in my life, like, those are always like going to the gym. I know that I'm getting better, and that is just a feeling that I love, that I will always have. So let's go and see what's open. I want to do the leg press because we liked how we felt doing that first, actually. So leg press if it's open. If not, might see if we do, I guess, the squats on the Smith machine. Okay, I was worried my camera wasn't turning on. I don't know why. Is it even? Yeah, it's in focus and it's recording. But yeah, so it's working. So we'll go ahead. I didn't record the first set. So this is be the second one, and obviously the machines that I like using are taken, so that's why we're using the Smith machine today. So let's go ahead and do our last set. Put some music on, and yeah, get going. I think I just got a little too scared because the options were use my phone, no music, or not record. So yeah, I didn't know which one I was going to pick. So let's go ahead and just do the set. I'm going to put my mic down just because this shirt, it doesn't hold the mic too well, actually. So I just want to focus on my reps. Okay. I liked how those felt. They felt solid and they felt good. Well, like at least we're alive. Those are always, you know, like press, hack squats with the Smith machine. This movement, it's a mental barrier for me because throughout my whole lifting journey, this one was the hardest for me because I was so bad at bracing. So it would get in my head, and every time I would do this, I would tell myself, "You're so weak. You're so weak," and I would repeat that to myself. And honestly, gosh, those are the days I hated coming to the gym. So I'd be so mean to myself. And then I started doing other, like I would do like I said, the leg press helped me engage, learn how to use my lower body. And then now when I do this again, it feels way better. It feels better. So it's just like you can beat yourself up about it or approach it in a different way. And when you do come back to that thing that, haunted you, you just know you didn't have the tools for it, but didn't mean you weren't strong enough. Okay, let's go and do some leg extensions and leg curls. I believe that's what's next. We're feeling good on these. I don't know, it's tempted to add some more weight, but we're doing a solid 8 reps, so we'll just keep it like this. But yeah, just happy with how my body's performing. I hope I press record. I honestly don't remember. I guess I'll see. I'm too I don't know, just want to get into the workout. It just feels so good that it's my number one priority right now. But I think we did. I think it's like muscle memory now. So woo. Okay. This is the last set. Oh, I was doing this because I like how it feels on the quads for the stretch, because my quads really felt it when we did the squats. Oh. Okay, now I just feel like I look silly. It's not like I want to stretch with everything. Oh, just feels nicer when you do, because it's just like that pump. You don't know what to do with it. Okay, we have oh yeah, I was gonna say, because I said leg extension, leg curls, but I forgot we had hip thrusts. But now we have leg extension, leg curls, and then we're good. Then we'll do some posing. So let's go and do that. It's kind of nice because they're right next to each other. So that's another reason why I put them right next to each other. I'm curious to see how my hamstrings will look when we do posing. I mean, not that we do anything crazy posing for hamstrings. They're there or they're not. But I guess I'm saying it's just like, I just feel like I've been able to see them a little more. Now that I think about it, I'm just like, how do I feel it? Like they just feel like they're there. You know what? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. But I guess I'm saying when I pick them up, I just feel like I see them a little more. Okay, let's go ahead and do them. Last set. Oh, man, those are fun. I really like doing seated. I was gonna say seated rows, seated leg curl. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it there. So this will be the last thing, and then we'll do some posing. Okay. Uh, okay. So it is technically harder posing when your legs are really pumped. And now that, because I think one of you guys had told me that, because they're like, think about it, when you're doing a bodybuilding show, they're not trying to pump up their legs, they're trying to pump up like their upper body, because your legs look better when they're not pumped. So I was like, yep, that's actually a good point. But we'll give ourselves a little rest, and then, we'll do the posing. But yeah, let's just, usually I probably cool down by the time I figure out how to do the posing, because you guys know that posing is not my strong suit. So if there is one day where I'm posing fluently, you guys know where I started. Okay, let's go. Okay, so and I have a tank top under, so I'm thinking of us just putting on the tank top, not putting it on. Yeah, I am not thinking straight today. Anyways, let me take off the shirt, and that way we see the waist to leg ratio, because that's the ratios, man. They matter. So let's go ahead and do that. I see a bird. Reminds me of sometimes I get on a little, what's it called? Binge watch Gordon Ramsay, and the bird reminds me of a one in an episode where he was in the restaurant, and he's like, "This is the freshest thing in here," because in restaurants it's or not all, but like the ones that he goes to, they're all like frozen food and really bad. You know, it's funnier in my head. Okay, now I'm just getting delusional. But that's a big bird. Okay, let's get posing. That's why we're here. I'm just like, what's going on? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so let's I think the legs are not as pumped, so it doesn't, so it should show a little better, hopefully. Okay. The glutes still feel really pumped. Ah. It's cool because before it actually used to be hard for me to flex my quads, my glutes, and you know, that was my trouble area where it was hard for me to work out. But it's like if you can't even flex that muscle group, you're not gonna really get that solid workout, you know, because it's like when we're doing hip thrusts, I'm flexing the glutes, I'm like using them, and when you know how to do that, you know, like it just helps. So it's like me just flexing my glutes. It's just nice that I can do that. I don't know what I was doing back then, but I couldn't do it. So just funny thought. Oh yeah, let's see how the hamstrings are looking. But when we're it's pretty you pretty much have to be pretty lean to see your hamstrings. So it's kind of hard. But you know what? It's like good thing we still do this because it's like good to compare when let's say that they do get that lean and just see the difference. But um, I mean, I think that's about it. Let's hope that this is clear. I hate when sometimes it's like not even on focus, but I think we're good. I think, you know, it's just, we did legs, we did calves, but I mean, you guys can't really see them. Um, yeah, glutes, quads, hamstrings. That's pretty much it. Okay, time for cardio, and then I guess I'll see you guys after that. That felt like it went by so fast. I was walking out of the gym, I'm like, am I done? So I'm curious to see how upper body will feel. I mean, leg day does usually feel that way, so it's going to be nice to see how my body does. Technically hitting it 2 times, but with the same amount of volume, just split. So we'll see. I wanted to touch on something else. I forgot what. Just that I know I didn't make too much sense during the workout. I'm just so winded, man. Like when you train lower body, you just get so tired. And most of the time, you guys know I sound silly, like I'm talking nonsense, or usually I like zone out and I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, wait, what? Because, you know, you're just so tired. So that's why it's also nice working out with people that get that, because that'd be so draining, like extra energy if you literally were like having to conversate during your workout. So it's just nice because what I usually do is try to just check in with you guys, like how I'm feeling, how the set felt, like what the set, just like my thought process technically. Because it's also good to look back on. It's like almost like my little diary. Like I'm writing how the workout felt, my thought process, all that stuff. But I usually leg day always gets me, and I feel so silly. I'm like, okay, I don't make any sense. So if that's you, like, I totally get it. And yeah, but what was another thing? I don't know if you guys notice. I know I have a lot of. Let's see. Oops. I know I have some girls that watch my channel and stuff, so you guys will probably notice this, or I wonder if you guys know about this. So I actually got my eyebrows, what is it called? Microbladed. So it's technically almost like a tattoo. And I just got them done, so they're very dark. That'll like fade out and stuff. So I have like some ointment, because it's like an open wound technically. And yeah, so they're kind of dark right now and I'm not used to it. But you guys probably didn't even notice. But I don't like putting on makeup. I don't know how to do makeup. So when I do something, it's more of like for it to just, that I don't have to touch it. I just leave it alone. And so the microblading, they literally do like your eyebrows, like it's like little eyebrows and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I mean, even guys, I mean, if you have very delicate eyebrows and you want them to be more full, because that's the thing, I just have really delicate eyebrows. Surprisingly, I don't know why, I just have really delicate eyebrows that I would have to like fill them in with like makeup and stuff to build character. I don't know. So it's just like I don't want to worry about that, so I get them microbladed, and honestly I love it. It's nice. And other than that, okay, so I get my eyebrows microbladed, and I actually perm my eyelashes. So my eyelashes are very like straight, and so I perm them so they stay lifted. So you know how some people use a little curling thingy for your eyelashes? Mine would never stay because my eyelashes are very heavy. So I would just not curl them and stuff, and then I had found out that you can perm your eyelashes. So that's what I do. So sometimes, I mean, if you pay attention to little details, you'll see that my eyelashes grow out and then they get straight. And then when they're all straight, then I curl them up again. But those are like the only things I do. So, because like, I'm just kind of like, I just want to wake up and get on with my day. I don't want to worry about putting on makeup or something. And it's just nice, but that's just me. Like I said, just something less to worry about. And also I don't know how. I don't even know how to put on fake eyelashes. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. But those are my little, I guess, maintenance that I do for myself. And yeah, it's cool because it just like lasts for a long time. But other than that, I guess that's it. We'll go ahead and head home, and I'll see you guys for upper body. So that one's gonna be a little different because we're literally gonna hit shoulders, chest, back, triceps, biceps. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys for that one. And yeah, if you have any questions, I'll just answer them sometimes in the next video. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.